Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mark Fenton, Senior Mentor with Sheridan Mentoring. And today's vlog, I'm going to talk about should I buy a long vertical or sell a short vertical if I want to pick market direction. So let's just compare the two. And I've tried to be relatively similar in direction, okay, than what you think is going to happen. So I'm using SPX here in my analysis page. And first, let's say that I think the market is going to go down over the next 10 days. All right. So one thing I could do if I thought that, or sorry, up over the next 10 days, not down. But if I thought that, I can sell a put vertical, right? So if I sold, for instance, here the 28.90 put for next Friday, the 26th, and then bought the 28.80, I take in $215, $2.15 is bouncing around with the mid price, but I take that in my credit. But then I also have margin of $1,000. So the trade really cost me around $800. Now, can the trade work for me? Certainly. It works for me if we stay here or if we go up. And it doesn't work for me is if we really go down 10 or 20 points even. Then I'd have to exit the trade. So this trade, if you're wrong and it lays there, okay. If you're right and it goes up, okay. If you're wrong and it goes down, not good. So let's compare that. And like I said, it would cost you around $800 by the time you got your credit less the margin. So let's compare that with, remember, the premise is we think the market is going to go up. All right. So up's fine if this happens. But I want to talk about one more thing here. Your risk to reward is kind of low, isn't it? The most I could ever make in this trade is $215, but I'm going to risk nearly $800 to make it. Not my favorite thing, but some people like that because they like selling and being positive theta. Great, I like to do that in most of my trades, but sometimes when you do it in a vertical where one way is very steep and dangerous, it's a little scary. So let's compare that with buying a vertical. Remember the premise is I think the market's going up over the next week. So in this case, with us trading at 29.07, I just bought the 29.30 call, and then I sold the 29.40 call to try to make things a little cheaper for myself. Now this cost me $290 if I got filled here at the mid price, and that's the most amount of money I could ever lose, right? So I'm risking $290. And then if I was so bold as to say until expiration, I could actually make nearly, or right around $700. So it sounds a little better, doesn't it? The worst thing that can happen to me is $290 loss or a $700 gain would be great. On the other side, remember it was a $215 gain and an $800 loss. So that's a little scary. However, for everything you do, there's a give and a take. So what am I, on the other one, I give up the fact that my risk reward's bad, but if it lays there, I still make money, or if it goes in a direction I think. But this trade, it has to go where I think it's going to go, right? If this trade doesn't go up, I'm done. Every day I'm looking at it, I'm losing money. You can see here just today it would start at about $13 negative theta. You'd be paying to watch this trade, so to speak. If it stays here, you lose money. If it goes down, you make money or lose money. The only way you make money is for it to go up. So when you sell the vertical below, it can stay there or go up. Two directions, you make money. One way you lose it. This way you lose it in two directions, the same and down. But it's a little bit safer. The risk to reward's better. So that's a little bit about what you need to look at and think about when you buy or sell a vertical. In a nutshell, you need to be very confident that you're right in either direction, right? Because if you're not right, if the market isn't going up, you're dead in the water. But on the put side, you also need it to go up or at least not go down precipitously against you. So that's how I like to compare verticals, whether you buy or sell. And as always, whenever I do these, whether I bought or sold a vertical, I would prefer to just use a simple no touch. If I'm ever up 10% or down 10%, I close it. Ever up 20 or down 20%, I close it. Real simple plan, real simple ideas, and I appreciate you checking us out today, and I hope that you got something out of this, maybe some thoughts about the verticals you hadn't had before. So have a great one. I'll be seeing you soon.